Hi, loves, and welcome back. Welcome to part two of Spiritual Traps. Today, we're going to talk about another one of the biggest lies in the self-help world. A lie I lived inside of for years. A lie most of us have been guilted into believing. That lie is this: you just need to face your fears. And listen, I get why people say it. I really do. I get why it sounds empowering, and even there's some truth in it. I get why it looks really cute and motivational on Pinterest and Instagram quotes and posters and memes. But here's the truth, once again, that nobody is saying. If you try to face a fear before you've actually felt it, you're not healing. You're reenacting self-abandonment. You're suppressing the exact thing you think you're confronting. Because every time I force myself to be brave, I wasn't being brave. I was abandoning the part of me that was begging to be met. Fear is not meant to be conquered. It is meant to be met. Fear is an emotion. Fear is energy in motion. It's your body's way of saying, I need contact. I need presence. I need to be acknowledged. But the self-help world treats fear like a dragon you have to slay, a mountain you have to sprint up, a monster you need to prove something to. And this is where things go very wrong. Because the moment you treat fear like an enemy to overcome, your body goes into survival mode. Not healing, survival. You're not facing fear. You're forcing yourself through fear in a way that actually disconnects you from your body. Real healing doesn't come from conquering fear. Real healing comes from contact with fear. The moment I stopped trying to overcome fear and started actually listening to it, everything in my nervous system changed. Do it scared is often just trauma reenactment. Here's another thing no one tells you. That whole do it scared movement, for many people, especially sensitive, embodied, intuitive people, it's not courage. It's self-abandonment dressed up as bravery. Think about it. How many times were you forced as a child to push through something your body wasn't ready for? How many times did you endure fear alone because no one listened? How many times did you hear, it's not a big deal, just do it? Well, your body was in full panic. So what happens now? You recreate it. You push, you override, you dissociate, you call it healing. But it's actually repeating the original wound of no one attuning to you. I realized I wasn't overcoming fear. I was reenacting every moment I was told to be quiet, to be small, and to just deal with it. You cannot face a fear that hasn't been felt. This is the part the coaching world avoids because it takes more than a cute slogan. Before a fear can be faced, it must be felt fully in the body, not the mind, because unprocessed fear is not ready for confrontation. It's still holding a message. It's still holding a need. It's still holding a boundary. It's still holding an unmet moment in your story. Fear isn't saying, fight me. Fear is saying, come find me. And the moment I finally let myself feel the fear instead of force myself through it, the fear suddenly stopped running the show. This is where everything collapses. When you face your fear too soon, you create internal exile. When you push yourself to face a fear before you're emotionally ready, one part of you is saying, I'm scared. And another part says, shut up, we're doing this anyway. And that's not necessarily courage. It's not courage at all. It's self-rejection. And that moment, right there, is where fear gets stuck in the body. Not because it's too big, but because it was never given permission to exist before being challenged. So this creates anxiety, overwhelm, freeze, shame, looping fear, chronic activation, that shaky, restless feeling of why isn't this working? Because facing fear prematurely is not empowerment. It's internal exile. And that exile is what I lived in for years without ever realizing it. Real courage is not forcing yourself through the fire. Real courage is standing inside of the fire with your body, not against it. Real courage sounds like, I'm scared and I'm still here. I don't have to push. I don't have to conquer. I don't abandon myself to appear brave. And here's the thing no mindset coach will ever say. We're not meant to process fear alone. Humans are wired for co-regulation. Fear softens when it's witnessed, validated, breathed with, and held gently. This is how fear moves, not through force, through attunement. I don't conquer fear anymore. I sit with her. And she softens every single time. What actually dissolves fear? It's not exposure. It's certainly not pushing harder. It's not mindset. And it's not action. It's presence. It's validation. It's nervous system safety. It's integration. Fear dissolves when the part of you that's scared feels seen, heard, honored, safe, unrushed, believed, unforced. Fear dissolves when you stop fighting yourself. And the moment I stopped waging war inside of myself, the fear stopped needing to scream. So if you've ever felt broken because you couldn't just face your fears, or weak because the fear didn't magically disappear after you pushed yourself through it, or frustrated because everyone else makes bravery look so easy, I want you to take this in. There was nothing wrong with you. The method was wrong. The timing was wrong. The pressure was wrong. The expectation was wrong. Fear is not a test you pass. Fear is a part of you that wants connection. Fear is not your enemy. Self-abandonment is. And the moment you stop forcing yourself to be brave before you're ready, your body will finally trust you again. And when your body trusts you, fear becomes a doorway instead of a prison. I love you. Until next time.